Hey guys, welcome to back my stream after 2 days. So sorry for this delay. So guys, we start resting time. We start a game with SUNIL CHHETRY, the legend of the Indian player. So guys, we won more goals by SUNIL CHHETRY. We don't know how to play in the gameplay, but we see how they give us the his 100% work or not. I don't know what I talk about, but I always to think the player go to forward and go to the most high level. So without wasting time we start a game. So भाइयों हम लोग गेम स्टार्ट करने वाले हैं विदाउट वेस्टिंग टाइम. सुनील शेट्टी के बारे में जानने वाले हैं. तो फिर से स्टार्ट करते हैं. तो वेलकम, लेट्स स्टार्ट. I did not any practice in the game. Uh, two 2 days I did not play. 2 days I did not play in the game. Did not play a game any practice. So without practice, I'm directly start the player versus player game. So let's start.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Milan cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's very neat. Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Neymar, surely. He has an array of skills that can elevate the quality of a match or change its course with a flash of brilliance. His talent can take this game to a higher level.
Chance! Goal! Milan! The goal for which they thirsted, the goal for which they craved. Now, full steam ahead to the ultimate prize. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Cafu. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Kukçu. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's managed to get rid. Could move up a gear here. De Ligt cuts out the pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Adams with the clearance. Looking for a runner. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's the shot!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 21, Neymar, number 11, Mbappe.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Hazard. Coming on the field,
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Rui Costa, number 10, Messi.
He's had it nicked
number
away.
5, Park Ji-sung.
And it's lofted through here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Guardiola, that's a cute ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rui Costa, great chance! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Perez.
Such good technique.
Now it's Kukçu. He's on it, can he get away? Kaká! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, big chance! Oh, real chance! Goal, Milan! Ahead again, in the mood again. They have answered the call once more.
Now that's just down to great character, Peter. It's so tempting to become disheartened having been pegged back once. but to do it all over again, that's fantastic.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
And he cuts out the supply. Can he get it through? And it's Kaka.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
That's that, the end. Milan are going up, and now they can dream.
I'd like to ask you to join me in
Would you
wishing
summarise
our
what we've seen
birthday
today
boy
then, Jim?
What a
very
game,
special
what a
birthday.
performance, and right when they needed it, Peter.
Milan are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running at an...
It's Raul! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Raul clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. in many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he...
Mbappe! Guardiola gets it clear. Chips it through. Can he get it through? He's onside! And that is expertly dealt with. And he's heaved it away. Now it's Kaka. Pires. He's gone for goal! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Tries to play it through. Plays it in low. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And he's found a way past. Now, can they get him away? He is through here. Mbappe. Oh, that was vital. And he's there to belt it away. Great defending, strong and determined. Almost half an hour in now. Threads one in. And that's been won straight back. Spreads it out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
They get a throw in. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Looking to play him in. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Cross into the box. Cafu. Guardiola.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pires. There is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 11, Raúl. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Fernando Torres.
And the action is back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. He's well positioned here. Decent chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
He forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Oh, cracking ball. Borussia Dortmund claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. It's a mighty effort! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Torres. Now it's Mbappe. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Costa Corta.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's been cut out, well played. Triol. Cafu. Guardiola. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Perez. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Kukçu, and he welcomes a chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Has a look and plays it forward. And there's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one, face-to-face with the keeper. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Out of play for a goal kick. Perez. Kukçu. To Guardiola. And it's Kaka. And they win it back again.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
He's in a great position here. Guardiola. Oh, can he get onto this?
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kukçu.
Added minutes has been indicated.
To a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. He's a sharp hit of ball here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Kukçu. Guardiola. Looking for options for movement. And that is that. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
Just a quick reminder today.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Milan desperately failing to...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
everybody,
it might not
and
feel
welcome
like
to
that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive, front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
Quick look, then plays it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Vitinha, and it's Kimmich. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good ball! It's Perez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Real chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's really drilled it.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Mbappe with the clearance. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. Knocks it into space. De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So we're still where we started right now. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Milan have reclaimed it. Tries to play it through. And he welcomes it in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Kaká. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, delightful ball. Mbappe has it in a wide position. De Ligt getting... Tries a shot! It's hit the upright. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Batistuta. It carries far too far and out of play. Cafu. Guardiola. Ball played for Kukçu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most... And we hit half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals.
We would like to
The
inform
score
you that
0-0.
CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
Here we go again.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time.
And he's had a hit! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Now it's Mbappe. Raul. And he's had it nicked away. Guardiola. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's played forward. Kukçu. Turns back here, probably the best option. Looking for a runner. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shoots!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's picked out the run. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Vitinha. Lovely, now then. Played out to the right. Crossed into the box. And he's there to clear it. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And it's Vitinha. And here's Raul. He's being urged to shoot. And the finish! They've got to be quick to recover this. Just about up to 75 minutes. Kukçu. And it's hoisted clear.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Perez. And Jamal. Goes for a shot! Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Kaká.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Raul. Mbappe. Lovely shot! Goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Raul. Number 23, Vitinha. Coming on the field.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Parking provided by the club or any other paid
So
parking
many thanks to Jim
facilities in
Beglin.
the
That's
area.
all we have time for. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this player, Grafenberg, is someone I can't decide whether he's a 6, an 8 or a 10, Peter. He basically plays all of those roles in every game. And, of course, he's the main connector between defence and midfield, but he'll be the one playing the majority of the team's progressive passes forward. He's also a really physical presence, and he must be a bit of a nightmare to play against, actually.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Perez does really well to win the ball there. And he's had it nicked away. Works it forward. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Hazard in acres of space out. Tries a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Substitutions taking
Well,
place.
there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Kaka. Now he's got space here. He's through here. Diogo Costa is there to clear. Parked, and the shot! Oh, he's been in for the pieces! He's scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the first goal of the game.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down.
Chance for a shot! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Mbappe! Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Now it's Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Indicated.
Kaka. He's going for goal! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing but a man down as well, and while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
And the action is back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
It's played through for him. And it is clear to see. Oh, terrible pass. Fernando Torres. Costa Corta. He's having a go! Oh, it rattles the bar! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And this is Ronaldo. And we have our very first corner. Well, there's the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Guardiola. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution.
Yamal. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Yamal. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Guardiola. Kukçu. Picked out brilliantly.
Lamine Yamal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kaka. Guardiola. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Kaka going face-to-face with his great rival. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. Shot, surely! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance.
Takes a shot! And the keeper can swallow it up.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, good taken. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
After
No
86
space,
minutes
no
is
problem. You just
number
cannot
22.
stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely
There will be
thrilled to
5
see his
minutes
team
added time.
clicking in every department.
It's run loose here. Kukçu. Well, that pass isn't the best. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Milan finding their passes. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And with that, the final whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what are your thoughts
Just a
on
quick
today's game then,
announcement. We would
Jim?
like to
Well, Peter,
inform you
I
that
really couldn't
CCTV
see
is
what
now
this
in
team...
operation.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be a massive challenge to get the better of him.
Guardiola. Milan finding their passes. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bullish header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Guardiola. Kaká. Milan looking to pass their way through, looking to play him in. Oh, he's great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's gone out for a throw-in. Bastoni. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Good read, needed to be. Guardiola. Ball played for Kukçu. And no, he's seen through all of that. Costa Curta. Kaká. Distributed tidily. Cafu. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Guardiola. Kukçu. He is through here. Looking for the run. And this is Perez.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Conte. Tries to pass it through. He's well positioned here. Now takes a shot. Keeper's not concerned by that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Guardiola. And it's Guardiola.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Played into space. He's in a great position here. It's anyone's ball now. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So, no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, David Villa. Number 18, Rafinha.
There's the start of the second half.
Number 22.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting...
Oh no, this does not look good. Now Costa Curta, Kukcu, and De Ligt. Costa Curta. Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Done delicately. Kaka. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And the shot! That is some save from Khan! That's a cute ball. Now it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Great vision. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Cafu. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Pires providing an outlet on that flank. Pires goes pelting down that left-hand side.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Guardiola running with the ball. Kukcu. Messi. And he's managed to get free. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Doku.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Batistuta.
So here comes a substitution.
Number 2, Alessandro Bastone. Number 3, Conte. Coming on the field, number 13, Fernando Torres. Number 11,
Goes for goal!
Number 15,
Mighty close.
Pirlo.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Kaka, who's set up one goal so far, tries to play it through. And he's in on goal.
Has been indicated.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the referee brings it to a close. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Milan can always take more
positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some
What is the name of Nan?
but some real promise too. Thank you very much.
Nan ki soul.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it
Nan
is
ki
a
soul.
very good night to you.
यस नन किशोर कहाँ से हो? मैं जुबिंदा के घर से हूँ, जज्जी जहाँ रहते हैं वहीं से।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Triol making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on giving to this team. You don't get to do what he has without a dedication and motivation that simply never wavers.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that's fabulous. De Ligt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Great vision. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now that looks a decent ball, and he was alert to it.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Guardiola. Played into space. Baresi with the clearance. Milan with the corner, there first. They've played it short. Look at the chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Perez. Oh, super! And it's come back out to him. They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Minutes is number 9.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And shifted it to the flank. It's a threatening ball. Kochu. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Messi.
2 added minutes has
He's
been
in space
indicated.
and looking for options. Roll! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
And the first half is done. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Milan clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Beckham. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Perez. Kukçu. Raul. That's an excellent interception. Kaka. Played out towards the right wing. Cafu. That has been cut short. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Perez. Played in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Gets into some space. Quick look, then... Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
And is forced to go back.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. No way through. Guardiola. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. And it's Serginho. He's picked his way through. Puyol gets over and intercepts. Guardiola. Kukçu. Well, played right into his path. Belletti. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Puyol with the clearance. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Baresi makes the interception. Some resolute defending there. He's a sharp little ball here. Serginho. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Looking for the run. Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Couldn't squeeze it through. And that is as far as it goes. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
Today that
Perez taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
सो गाइस, थैंक्स फॉर वाचिंग। आज का स्ट्रीम इतना ही तक है। इसके बाद आने वाला है कल को असली गेम, फुल मोटिवेटेड, फुल कंट्रोल। आज को वार्म अप था, कल असली गेम होने वाला है। तो गाइस प्लीज़ डोंट वरी, कम द गेम एंड सपोर्ट मी, लाइक, सब्सक्राइब, शेयर। थैंक्स फॉर वाचिंग, बाय गाइस।